He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I can just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Turning to Henry on third. He breaks the tackle. He cuts it right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that'll bring up second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Henry. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one taken in by Chase. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
A tight end in motion now. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Mahomes splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. The back grabs it. And he tried to get to that pylon, but just wasn't able to. That's out of bounds, a yard or 2 shy. Oh, they're denied points on the drive. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone, Jackson. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety was one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He comes through with 6. It's going to be 4th and 1. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's Mahomes. This is complete to Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here's 2nd and 7. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throw for Jackson. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside of field goal range. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And they may not be able to take an ease safely this close to the goal line. Might need to run a play to end this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down. Back to throw it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this one is knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has the connection to right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First and 10. It's Mahomes. Able to find right. And he gets him around 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Led him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
He'll throw it. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. First and 10 from the 41. Running it with Gibbs. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. They send a receiver in motion right. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.